don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but if y'all can hear me, just let it know. Let it be known. So, hey, listen. Let me know. Can you say? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know because I got some earbuds. Let me know if y'all can hear me through my earbuds because I'm not gonna be able to stay in front of my camera like that right now. So let me know if y'all can hear me. All right. So you see, I've fallen in love twice, and um, I've fallen in love twice, and I just don't have no more left in me, you know. And so I'm just kind of wondering if you can fall in love, like two or more times, you know. I wish that I could hear what y'all had to say, but what I'll do is I'm gonna be back on in front momentarily. All right, let me go blow these parts off. I'm gonna go blow these parts off, and I'm coming right back. Just answer the question, and then I'm gonna come read the chat. God now. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all still hear me? And what's up, Jenny, Jenny, Jenny Ray? I'm sorry, Jenny Ray. But yeah, uh, can you fall in love like more than twice? You know, and I'm a lover. Like I haven't had that many like in love encounters. Like I know the difference in lust. I know what lust is, but it's the in love. It's the you always thinking about this person, and when you do think about this person, it make you feel some kind of way inside. It make you feel like you love them, like how they once made you feel the good feeling. You know, I've had some folks do me dirty. You know, and they say, oh well, I have to take accountability for X, Y, and Z. And you know, nothing. There's nothing somebody can do to you, especially if you're a good person, that's gonna prompt you to do bad to them. Because if you're a good person, you're a good person. You know, nothing's gonna turn you to a bad person. Nothing's gonna turn you into a bad person. Like if you're a good person, you're a good person. Nothing can change that. You're a good person, you're a good person. Now, just because you're a good person don't mean that it don't mean that you know what I'm saying you got to have a whole bunch of money, and don't try to don't let people make you feel bad about that, about not having money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a demon that they dealing with. That's a demon they dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But answer the question: can you fall in love more than twice or more than once? I mean, I have. I've fallen in love twice. I've fallen in love twice. Let me know if y'all can hear me, because I got my earbuds on. This is the first time I'm going live with my earbuds on. What's up, Sully? What's up? Thank you for engaging. I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. You got a Q, like a little Q&A. Yes, Sully, I'm at work. I'm at work. I work third shift. So, because I didn't, like, you know, heartache, right? Heartbreak, heartache. Like, I've been through enough to where it's like, my sleep schedule didn't change. Like, I be up at night, and um, and that's because of the stuff that I be feeling in the inside. It don't allow me to sleep. So I figured that I'd turn that into a positive, making money, and I'm live. What you mean you live? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You right, you right, you right. I'm gonna bring you over here. Bring you over here so you can. That's the question. That's the question. Can you fall in love? You know, more than twice. I'm on live. I'm on live on TikTok. So what are you doing right now? I mean, I'm live, and uh, what's your TikTok? Who are you? Do I know you? I don't know you. At least I don't think I know you. But I can't. I'm not gonna stop my live to go to your TikTok live. Maybe like if you're live when I finish, yeah. But just make sure you drop your information. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't really use YouTube, TikTok as the same as my YouTube. Oh, okay, facts. I have a YouTube family, and so I'm trying to focus more on my YouTube family. And I need to talk to my YouTube family because YouTube was there for me before TikTok. Definitely was. That it surely was. Could probably fall in love twice. I fell in love twice. I fell in love twice, and things just got crazy. And then, I tried to move on. I tried to move on, and I can find a partner. It's nothing for me to find a woman. It's nothing for me to find a woman. Uh, it's just I don't. It's just like I don't know. Like I don't know how much time I need. Like but I'm not getting any younger. You know what I mean? And I'm just really tired of meeting new people, like new women. I'm just tired of meeting different women, and I'm not feeling the same about them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. They making they make it feel in love with me, but I just it's like after like everything with my kids, mom, and then what say, yeah, you can only get old. Yeah, true facts. It's like after my kids' mom, after the whole ordeal with my kids' mom, and then I had met my ex, which I hate calling her my ex. You know what I'm saying? But I really love her though. You know what I'm saying? Like that was so dope. The young lady, I said the young lady because she was younger than me. Right now I think she was 20 when I met her. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like she was just my type. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she undid a lot of stuff that my kids' mom and that bad relationship did. You know what I'm saying? And she really made me happy. We was taking trips, spending money, making money, spending money. We was a team, you know, and it's just a couple of bad decisions on both of our parts tore the relationship all to pieces. It tore the relationship all to pieces. And it was one of them things where I just really wish I didn't have to let go. But because I still feel the like the I guess the pain and by I guess the relationship being incomplete, I guess, or whatever. It's like me moving on with other women. It's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. And I don't know. And to the point, I don't know if I'll ever be able to feel that feeling again of being in love with someone again. You know, the females that I'm encountering now, they're single moms. They're single moms. They have really young babies. You know, they're on their first baby, and I'm a experienced man. I've experienced 3 children. Five actually, because I had 3 of them with my kids' mom. I had 3 with my kids' mom, and so I was raising them. I'm pretty much like a veteran parent in my book. And then my ex, she had 2 of her own, and I was raising them. We was like somewhat of a family. from the time they was little girls until now. You know, they're growing, they're getting big. You know, and I think that the experience has really numbed me. It did something to me because of, I guess, the lack of consistency in being in a relationship, a consistent relationship, and I'm actually happy. You know, like so. I just want to know. Like I'm asking the public, like you know, because it seems like I just can't get past these two women. Like I've met other women, and what's up, Sergeant? Yo, what's good? Long time no talk, brother. Long time no talk. I'm at work. I know you guys haven't seen me work before, so I'm gonna go live working. Um, I'm taping up because these are the stuff that I gel coat. But but yeah, you know, I just want to know, you know, like I feel like I'm damaged. I'm like I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I just want to know, like, can you fall in love more than twice? Because I haven't fallen in love since like my most recent relationship, and it started to be on and off. It started to be on and off, you know. And the relation, and then I wonder too. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I was texting my kids' mom this morning, and I'm gonna tell y'all what she said. But I'm gonna tell y'all what she said. I was texting her and I said something, you know, and I told her like not. I told her is our kids' future even important to her? You know what I'm saying? Because she just keeps taking the kids back and forth, back and forth. It's always a push and pull. Yeah, I just saw that you are live. Yes, because you know I got a YouTube family and I be on TikTok a lot, so I gotta pay attention to y'all. Y'all was here first before TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for my absence wholeheartedly. I was just on TikTok building up my followers on TikTok, and I'm up like almost 700 followers. You know, so yeah. So I was talking with my kids' mom, and I was just asking her, texting her, and just asking her like if our kids' future was important to her, and she was like, it's very much so important to her. Whatever. And then I told her like, you know, every day goes by, you know, I think about how, like, I just think about everything. You know what I'm saying? Every day. You know? And so her response was like, she was the best thing for me, and I didn't give a thing. You know what I'm saying? GAF. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give a F. And I told her, I was like, that's not true. You know, I was like, honestly, I said it was pretty obvious that I GAF because, and you know what I'm saying? Because everybody can say that. You know, we didn't have this. I was taking care of my responsibilities. You know, and I could have been like, if I could have been one of the ones that had kids and just made her a baby mama like everybody else did, but I didn't do that. You know, I chose to stick by my responsibility. I chose to take care of my responsibility. So, so I was just like baffled at how she can sit here and be messing with my dad behind my back while I'm at work, and cause all of this to go down, broke our family up, broke our household up, and then have the audacity to say right now that she was the best thing for me. Because if somebody's the best thing for you, I'm gonna get to the comments. If somebody's the best thing for you, they're not gonna. When you make yourself vulnerable to someone, like first off, when you get married, you are agreeing to make yourself vulnerable to that person. You are agreeing to 100% bring your walls down and be able to share a life with that person. So, so how, like, that's what I did. I was sharing a life with her. So how can she be the best, she was the best thing for me if she took advantage of me being vulnerable? How was she the best thing for me? Do I like ramen? I like oodles and noodles. We call it oodles and noodles. I like oodles and noodles. But I stopped eating them because they got a lot of sodium in them. And after you eat them, they'll raise your blood pressure. It don't even matter if you got high blood pressure problems or not. They'll raise your blood pressure. So I stopped eating them. Even though I like them, I stopped eating them. Um, so that's when I was talking to her this morning, because I just wanted to know, every time I think about kind of putting my family back together and just being a family again and just kind of trying to fix the problem for the sake of the children. Because you never know you're doing something for the kids until you have to swallow, a really big pill, and just going through this whole entire situation is a very big pill to swallow. And it's like every time I even think about trying to fix it or whatever, it's like the spirit is just like, nah. You know what I mean? Nah. Because of the fact. And a man has a right to divorce his wife. And I did just that. I did exactly what the Bible said I could do. I did what the Bible said I could do. I was feeling the way the Bible said, and it was okay for me to feel that way. It was okay for me to want to put folks to death. It was okay for me to want that, to feel that. Not necessarily do it, but to feel it. The Bible described my feelings. And that word found me. I didn't go find that word. That word found me as I was reading. But it's like my children. And I told her I was afraid. I told her this morning I'm afraid. Because I got my daughter. Y'all know what I've been through. Y'all know what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? And so my daughter calling me broke because I can't spend no bag on her. And I'm just like, how am I broke? And I'm sitting here, I'm paying bills. I'm paying bills. I'm paying the light bill. I'm paying the rent. I'm paying the Wi-Fi. I'm paying the phone bill. I'm paying the car insurance. Barely, at this point, barely. By me having a blower machine, I have to pay $100 and some extra dollars a month. Money that I'm afraid I really don't have. I tried doing GoFundMe's, that don't work. It's crazy how a single mom can lose her job and and somebody create a GoFundMe and she can raise over $100,000. But when I lose my job, I can't even raise $25. Why is that? Why is that? Yes, they're only good to eat once a while. I just asked because I wish there was a Korean convenience store in US. They're only in Japan, and it's cool because you can also make your own drink. Facts. There's this place you can go. Man, there's a place you can go to get you some ramen noodles, man. To get you different kinds of ramen noodles. You just gotta like search, like online search, and you'll find the stores that sell different noodles. There is stores that sell different noodles. It really is. There are stores that sell different noodles. Trust me, I ain't know. I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm a noodles fan, you know, but I don't like hot noodles. Really spicy noodles, I don't like that. I don't like really spicy noodles. But can you fall in love more than twice? I just can't get over that. I still love my ex. Man, one thing about my kids, I still got a little love for her, but there's also some hate with that too, though, because I hate what she did. And then and then my family, my immediate family, my mom, my brothers, my sisters, they don't understand. They don't understand how I don't have none of my parents in my life, regardless if they're living. I don't have them in my life. They don't understand. They don't know how it feels to have a parent cheating with your wife, with your spouse. They don't understand that. Yeah, watch one of your videos where you were talking to a cop and it looked like a handful. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And one of those videos is going viral on TikTok right now. And a lot of people starting to speculate that the police officer, Officer Navarez, had that her and him and my kid's mom was in a relationship. There's people speculating that. And he's definitely been on one of the ones harassing me. Well, one of those videos is going viral. It's going viral right now. I got like over 11,000 views, and they may not be much, but that's 11,000 views that people are engaging. They're engaging big time. They're engaging. And so I feel like she was trying to leave me for my dad. She was trying to leave me for my dad, and it backfired on her. My dad ended up settling with my stepbrother's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. And it just goes to show like the women in my demographics, they ain't no good for me. Like they ain't no good because how are you gonna sit here and date me and marry me and then you want to sit here and take another pick at my family? You know what I'm saying? And for my stepbrother's ex-girlfriend to do the same, but this time my dad moved her in. He moved her and her kids in. They just been together. And I seen her one time at a government facility, and she said, "Your dad's an a-hole." Like she was very unhappy. You know, it's the women here that they don't understand. They get away with stuff because I think they figured out that men got to keep their mind together because one wrong move and that man going to jail and he could lose everything. And women they play on that. Imagine you have to set them into Thanksgiving and riot and see, no, we're not doing that. There's no more family holidays. You know, not for me. I haven't attended. It's been about 5 years. I haven't attended no family reunion, no nothing, no nothing. My daughter said, my daughter said, don't nobody even, and this is her trying to make me feel bad. She says, don't nobody even ask you when I go around there, don't nobody even ask me how you doing. That's how much people don't care about you. And I'm sitting here like, oh, well, that's kind of how I want it to be. All birds of a feather flock together. You know, so it's like, where us men, where, where do we belong? If our kids, our kids don't want us, our ladies, our wives, they don't want us. Our family don't want us. What do we do with that? I'm not the type of person to give up. With some I mean. Last time I tried talking to my mom, I was telling her about something, and I was telling her that I had apologized to somebody or whatever. This lady gonna tell me, well, you talk about apologizing to people. You apologizing to people. You ain't gave me my apology. And it's like, what the fuck? Excuse my language, but that's because what apology do I owe you? What apology do I owe you? Look at what I'm going through here, and you haven't helped me none. You made the situation worse every time. So what apology do I owe you by keeping you out of it? By when you asking me questions, I'm not saying anything to you that you want to hear. I'm keeping you out of the situation because I learned that keeping you in the situation makes stuff worse. So once she started talking like that and telling me I owe her apology and stuff like that, I stopped dealing with it because that's somebody who will never give me the credit I truly deserve as a man, especially not being. So I'm saying that to say, can you fall in love more than twice? Again, like I say nothing. I don't know if I have to jail coat this or what. So I get on social media and I'm very transparent. I don't mind talking about it. I don't mind talking about it. prosper. I want to be happy, but I also want others to be happy too. I'm not the only one going through stuff. You got other people that's going through worse. You got people who are going through a midlife crisis because their spouse passed away, you know, and it seems like they just can't find that love. You know what I'm saying? And they want to be loved. A lot of people are battling substance abuse, real substance abuse. When back then, your biggest fan is back. What's up, Sally? So like, when I had to take a substance abuse assessment, and I paid $116 for it. I paid $116 for it. They, the the paper said that there wasn't, like, basically I didn't have a substance abuse problem, but still tried to recommend treatment for me. And it's at $35 a day for 6 weeks. Crazy, right? $35 a day for 6 weeks. 2 days a week for a substance abuse class. But the lady marked on the paper that there's no substance abuse. I don't have a substance abuse problem. It's 8:48. I don't know if I have to make these or not, but I'm gonna be a team player. Not really. I would be to myself because the world is too crazy right now. Sergeant, that is true. It's just too much worldly going on, and then when you try to do the right thing, you get you get rejected in the worst way. You get traumatically rejected. Like I don't smoke. I don't smoke CBD. I don't do none of that stuff. But I got family members that do. I got family members that do. So when they start to spark that up, I get on out the way. Matter of fact, I don't even hang around no family members. But it's some important family members that I don't like the fact that they do that because CBD and stuff, that's like crack. Like that was put here just like crack was put here. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, so not enough people are getting charged with marijuana crime. So we're gonna put something out here legal. We're gonna put something out here legal because ultimately we need them. We need them getting defeated. We need them defeated. We need to deal with defeated civilians, and a substance will defeat you. If you can't stop smoking CBD and you can't stop um, drinking alcohol, you're being defeated. You're being dominated by that substance. You know what I'm saying? You're being defeated. It's defeating you because you can't stop it. You can't stop it. That means you're not in control. You're not in control. At that point, the person who owns the substance is in control. A lot of people don't think that deep. But when you're on a substance and you can't stop it, and you can say, I can stop anytime I want. Well, why haven't you? How come every time I see you, you're doing it? Because I don't want to do it. Because I don't want to stop. I'm not ready to stop. But you should be ready to stop at any time. the fact that you can't stop. I had to like realize that when I was smoking cigarettes. I used to smoke cigarettes a while ago, and I couldn't stop. I wanted to, but it's like I couldn't stop. And so one day I said, I'm gonna do this. I said, I'm gonna do this. And I did it. I stopped smoking. I stopped by, I was smoking Newport 100s. And it had got so bad that I didn't even have no money. I ain't had no money, ain't had no job. And I'm sitting here all in the couch, just in all kinds of weird places looking for change to go buy a cigarette or two. I was stressing so bad, not having a wife, married, don't have a wife. The whole situation just blew up so bad. Not having family, not having the resources to pay my bills. I got a dog looking at me and I can't even buy him dog food. We both looking crazy. Both sitting there here looking crazy. Feeling worthless. Thrown away. Hating life. Hating, hating, hating the fact that I got used. Hating the fact that my family wouldn't pull together and pass a little plate around to help me. Everybody was just watching me. They were just watching what I was going through. That's all they did was just watch. That's all they did. I was on display. Entertainment. My family didn't even, I don't care if people heard bits and pieces. Nobody rushed to my aid. Oh my God, are you okay? Matter of fact, only one person did. Only one person did it. And that was my brother's wife. And she told me she hated the fact that I went through that. She was like the only one really that made me feel like at least one person cared. You know what I'm saying? She didn't like that. So I mean, all the other females, they would say it, but as soon as they not get their way with me, then I see why you got cheated on, stuff like that. All because I wouldn't allow them, I wouldn't give them power over me. Then they would try to hurt my feelings because I wouldn't, allow them to have their way with me. Because I got tired of being manipulated. I wouldn't allow them to manipulate me. After all of that, after the whole situation with my kid's mom and I met my ex, we met at a job, and I kind of went against one of my things, which is I don't date people at work. You don't date people at the job you work at. But it's like we just for some reason it was meant for us to be together at some point, you know. And I really couldn't help myself. And so we both took a shot at each other, and we was doing good. But then life started to hit. Life, and her age started to show because she started not to think things through and started making irrational decisions, very irrational decisions, and then her trauma from her past relationships started kicking in. And at that point, it went from us being a team to us having to protect each other from each other. I gotta go talk to Miguel right quick. And thanks for like tuning in. I definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Hey Miguel, are you doing those boxes on the left hand? I mean, on the left hand side? Huh? I'm saying, you know, the boxes. The boxes on the. That's what you're doing too. With the ones that I was taping up. I'll show you. I just came to get some more.
They got 5 rows over there.
Huh?
I said, there's 5 rows over there.
Grab that. That was very unfortunate. Like I said, I loved her. I really did love her. And she made an irrational decision. We both was. We both did. And you know, at some point, alcohol came to play in, and it contributed. You know what I'm saying? It contributed to the downfall of our relationship too. A sober person not gonna really get along with a person who's not sober. This your rope? I didn't know. I didn't know, so I just started taping it up just in case. So like, if it was, you didn't really have that much like tape up or whatever. I just started taping it up. It's 9 o'clock. I'm about to go back to the back. When I come back, I'm
You don't have no streamers there.
nah, I don't have no shrimp. I thought I did, but I gotta change the gel in my paint when I come back though. 'Cause it might be gel. It might be the gel that's like
A lot of trash.
sending that
Oh, because it's been sitting for a while. Is that what it is?
uh-huh. Something keep telling me to
Are
change
you
it.
almost done with a barrel?
I think it's the barrel, and then I'm gonna have to drain my line too. But I'm gonna do that when I come back. So I'm still even. I probably start up at 12. Just like it's probably gonna take.
Oh, it starts raining.
Yeah, I'm gonna start up like basically yeah, start spraying it because I don't we got too many parts of gel and I don't know. It might take me a little while, or I might still can start at one. I just let you
You
know.
don't have anything to do.
Um,
You don't have nothing. I got the business.
I just see what I can do though. It just depends on how my gel gun doing. If my gel gun doing right, then I'll take on some of this rope for you. I'll say that if it's going right, and I'll probably start in the back.
If you just do these 2 right here.
If my gel gun is doing right,
Why these won't take long? Like this shit right here is small.
on, team. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. Really hungry. I think I'm gonna eat my I'm trying to hold out on eating my lunch, but I'm hungry. I didn't even pack no extra croutons. These things are so slick. I got to watch how I grab them. But I just, I really want to know, like, can you fall in love more than twice? Because I've fallen in love twice, and I don't think I got it in me no more. And I don't want to sit here and fake like I am in love, and I'm really not. I hope, I hope this watermelon's some good. Mm, eating watermelon might not be no more good. Mm, excuse me, y'all. But I'm hungry, and I'm trying to stay away from worldly food. So the hot dogs and the fried food and the microwavable food. I'm trying to stay away from that stuff. It's over with. I appreciate y'all for engaging. And yeah, we'll figure it out, y'all. But thanks, and you guys enjoy your month, enjoy your day, your week, your month. Have a good year, and don't mess with no drugs, don't mess with no alcohol. Leave that stuff alone. All right, it's been real.